I'm Maria, Parish Finance Support Officer for Diocese of Bath and Wells. Today, I'm delighted to be joined by Nic Laycock, who serves in a variety of roles within his parish community. Drawing on his extensive experience, Nic will be sharing practical insights into the role of a parish treasurer and how they work effectively with the parish church council. Nic, thank you very much for joining us again today. It's greatly appreciated. Before we start discussing the relationship between the treasurer and the PCC, could you briefly explain what a PCC is? Most of us already know the answer, but it would be helpful to cover the basics for those who may be less familiar.
There are two aspects to this. The PCC is elected by the church congregation, those who are on the electoral roll, to effectively run the parish in conjunction with the incumbent or priest in charge or whoever you've got for the ensuing year. So in that, they are God's stewards looking at God's plan for telling the story of Jesus in the parish. But alongside that, they are also trustees of a charity and therefore responsible for making sure that the governance and compliance to charity law is in place.
Brilliant. That's really good. Thank you for that explanation. A question that often arises is whether parish treasurers are automatically members of the PCC. Could you clarify this for us?
No, not necessarily. Mostly, in my experience, they are. They're often people who are in the PCC who have some financial background or are numerate and are willing to take on this responsibility of looking after things. And they are full voting members of the PCC. Some circumstances it's appropriate, perhaps because you can't find somebody on the PCC with the skills, or maybe there's somebody outside who is particularly skilled and interested to be the parish treasurer. Those people are not members of the PCC until they are elected or co-opted to the PCC.
They don't need to be.
They don't need to be. Not being on the PCC can cause some issues because of how do you report, how do you interact with the PCC.
Yes.
So in my judgment, it's preferable to be.
So it's preferable, yes, that's great. Based on your years of experience, how should treasurers work with their PCC? What is generally expected of them in that relationship?
How should they work with the PCC is quite simple. You need to work closely. PCC members are not always very interested in finance. Take a marriage, not mine, but take a marriage where one partner will look after the family's finances. The other one trusts that one to do it. That's often the case in the PCC. And many of the PCC members are not that interested in the detail of parish finances. They want to know, have we got enough money to pay the bills? Can we do the things we think God's wanting us to do here? And can we sustain this long term? That's mainly their interest. So the first thing that the treasurer's got to do is to create a close relationship about money with each member of the PCC. And then to be able to answer whatever questions come. Some will be simple, some will be much more challenging. But to be a listener and a responder to help PCC members understand finance.
Brilliant.
After that, it becomes very mechanical. What have you got to do? We've talked on previous modules about providing clear information, making sure that you pay the bills on time so that you don't get questions about why hasn't the electrician been paid? And so on. You've also got to be there to support the decision making. When people are making decisions about what to do in the parish.
And financial decisions.
All very well. But have we got the money?
Absolutely.
And yes, we've got lots of money. PCC, what are you going to do with it? God hasn't given us assets just to sit with. What are you going to do with that money?
Very good.
Somewhere along
very
the
good
line.
point.
After that, then, it's making sure you implement the decisions properly. Get the money spent, get it accounted for, get the reports back to the PCC, and make sure that you don't do anything without real PCC authority to do it.
Brilliant.
And then beyond that, there are a number of other things. If you have a budget, and I think you should, to prepare the budget so that PCC can look at it and say, this is what you've told us you want to do. have a look at it. Are you going to sign on to this? Because they are trustees.
Yes, absolutely.
Then beyond that, it is about compliance, good governance, and ensuring transparency. And those are the things that will reassure a PCC that their finances are being handled properly.
That's great. So could you give us some examples of the financial matters a treasurer might bring to the PCC for discussion throughout the year? Although you have mentioned a lot already.
I have mentioned a lot already, yes. There is a routine. It's the payment of the utility bills, the water, electricity, gas and oil, whatever that might be. If those bills change for any significantly for any reason, you might need to bring that to the PCC.
Yes.
I'm thinking about routine maintenance that happens during a year, alerting the PCC to the fact that the fire extinguishers have been inspected. That's an expense. The electrics have been inspected. The tower has been inspected.
Yes. The
graveyard is being cut. Those are expenses which need to be run past the PCC. Yes. They're paid every week, every month. The PCC will just assume it's happening.
Yes.
If there's anything significant that happens, you need to talk about it.
Absolutely.
And bring that to their attention. Then there are major issues. If there is a big maintenance project because something's fallen off the tower, or there is a significant change in the expenses of running the parish, an administrator's rules change, the parish share changes dramatically.
Yes.
There are those things that happen as well. Those are the things that you need to be alerting the PCC to.
Thank you very much, Nic. This was very helpful today, and I hope it helps our treasurers within our diocese. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video today. We hope it has provided you with a clearer understanding about how to work effectively with the Parish Church Council, and that you found the content both informative and inspiring. If you require any further information about this module or would like a copy of the interview content, please do not hesitate to contact us. We will be delighted to assist you and answer any questions you may have.